St. Gregory's University out of Shawnee, Oklahoma, and LSU-Shreveport Pilots. We're ready to go. Hope everyone's got a seat and tuned in. Got a great matchup tonight. Right now we got the starting lineups being announced. LSU Shreveport here. Here's the St. Gregory's University Cavaliers out of Shawnee, Oklahoma.
From the University of St. Gregory's, we have number 5 from Oklahoma City, Josiah Campbell. From Memphis, Tennessee, number 10, Marty Wilkerson. From Houston, Texas, number 14, Brandon Chapman. From Fort Towson, Oklahoma, Zach Samaha. From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
And for the St. Gregory Cavs, we've got, of the 18 players on the team, the majority come from Oklahoma. 10 of the 18 players out of Oklahoma, 5 out of Texas, 1 Russian on the team, and we have 1 player from Pennsylvania, another player from Tennessee, so strong roots to Oklahoma. Shawnee is located just outside of Oklahoma City, and let's just take a second and enjoy the national anthem here. Can't hear.
So I'm just check the book, make sure he didn't have 14 starting for him.
And for LSU Shreveport, head coach Todd Blankenship, assistant Derek Green, and student assistant Keenan Gaskin. LSU Shreveport last year finished with an overall record of 27-7. They lost in the semifinals to the eventual champion Georgetown. Actually lost in the last second shot, 0.4 seconds left on the clock, so Pilots looking for a good. And for St. Gregory's, we have head coach John Martin, as I said earlier, located just outside of Oklahoma City in Shawnee, Oklahoma, one of the oldest schools in Oklahoma, as a matter of fact. So John Martin and his the head coach and his assistant, Eddie Broughton, are ready to get the Cavaliers rolling tonight in their preseason tip here. Coming momentarily against the LSU-Shreveport Pilots. And the players are heading to center court, greeting one another.
Write the numbers in first, get the names later. The numbers are the only really things that matter. All right. And then check the starters.
Score table here, getting the official scorebook ready. Referees meeting up, having a short little discussion, making sure everybody's got the right names, starting lineups and everything.
Coach, just give me 1 minute to get this book straight. Yeah.
And we'll be rolling here shortly, just making sure, as I said a minute ago, books are all in order. I was speaking with number 10, Brandon Davis, with the LSU Shreveport Pilots just before the game. He actually made the all-tournament team last year in the Final Four, so be looking for a big game out of him. Number 10, Brandon Davis, for the LSU Shreveport Pilots. He's someone to look for. And warming up, I saw number 20 for St. Gregory, Zach Zamaha. He didn't miss too many warming up, so looking for a wet jumper from him tonight based off the pregame warm-ups that I was observing. And it looks like we're ready to go here. Number 13, Nelson, for the Pilots with the tip. And there's number 10, Davis. Tevin Hall, number 12, up high, takes it. Passes it off to number 10, back to Hall. Top of the key. Back to Davis. He drives in the middle of the lane, kicks out. Number 1, Mark Polite. With the infraction, turns the ball over. And official time here.
Shot clock at 31, game clock at 19:30.
Just want to make sure that they had the shot clock correct.
Perfect, thank you right there.
And here we go. Josiah Campbell inbounds the ball. And a turnover. We got Polite, number 1 for the Pilots, inbounding the ball. And he's looking for Hall. Gets it to Nelson, number 13 for the Pilots. And hands it back off to Hall, trying to set up the offense. Nelson with the pick. Oh. And that's 2 turnovers here in a row that we've seen. Just getting the kinks out. And here's Hall. Back out to Polite. He jacks up the 3, but it's off. Number 5, Josiah Campbell with the rebound. And Vieira kicks it out to number 20, Samaha, and he hits a 3. Puts the Cavaliers on the board up 3-0. A little bit of sloppy play here at the beginning, and a nice block. Nice block by number 5, Josiah Campbell, for the Cavaliers. He said, not at my house. So we've got Hall for the Pilots inbounding the ball. Looking for Davis, but he finds Polite, who kicks it back out to Nelson, shoots up the 3, and it's off. Here's the last three that we see here from Samaha. And as I said in the warm-ups, he was not missing at all, and that didn't even look like it touched the net barely. Number 23, Thornton, for the Cavs, bringing it up just outside the three-point line, passes it to number 4, Vieira. Back to Thornton, and he jacks another three that puts up 6 points for the Cavaliers. Pilots still looking for their first points of the game. Nelson drives into the lane, he goes up, and it looks like it's a foul and one. Vieira for the Cavs. Here's the last three from Thornton again. Obviously the Cavs looking to jack up some threes, get their shooting legs under them. In this preseason tip-off, as we said, the first ever of its kind, coming here live from the gym in Humble, Texas. We've got number 13, William Nelson, for the Pilots, shooting his and one. That puts the Pilots on the board for 3 points. It's 6-3. Cavs ahead. The ball doesn't even touch the ground. Goes up to half court. Still hasn't even touched the ground. And here's Amaya putting up a three. Misses. It's off. Rebounded by Palit. He drives. He goes coast to coast. He passes it out. And, a lot of hustling here so far. And the Cavs go up and they get a coast-to-coast fast break. And number 10, Wilkerson, with the miss there. Here comes Davis. Goes in the lane. Strong. Just off the rim. Wilkerson for the Cavs with the rebound. He takes it down, passes it out to Vieira, who passes it to Zamaha. Back to Thornton. He shoots it and he misses. Here comes Davis now, bringing it down the court. Oh, looked like a little bit of contact there. A lot of contact, actually, but no call. And Thornton. I'm sorry, that's number 10, Wilkerson, with the miss. And the subsequent foul from Wilkerson went a little bit too hard there for the steal. And now we see our first substitutions of the game. Number 21 for the Cavs, Richard Shields, in out of Oklahoma City. And number 5 for the Pilots, Dundrekus Nelson out of Jackson, Mississippi. The only player on the Pilots team from Mississippi. We've got Nelson. He jacks up a three. That's off. Rebounded by number 5, Josiah Campbell for the Cavs. Gives it off to number 10, Wilkerson. Nice pick from Vieira. Wilkerson goes left. Pass it back to Vieira at the top. He drives in the middle of the lane. Almost lost his dribble. Got it back. And that's a shot he'd like to make, I would have to assume. And here comes the Pilots driving, kicking out. Number 12 with the shot fake. And here's another substitution here. St. Gregory's University putting Dylan Limley out of Sulphur, Oklahoma into the game. Looking for his first action of the night. And now here comes the Cavs. Give it to Vieira. He drives down the lane. Went strong to the basket and was fouled. He'll be looking for. And here's a replay on Vieira's drive. Came up just short of the rim. May have been hindered a little bit from that contact. It's still 6-3 here. Cavaliers up. 15 minutes to go. Makes his first. And Vieira out of Georgetown, Texas, just north of Austin, shooting his second free throw for the Cavs. And they're both good. 8-3. Cavaliers up. LSU-Shreveport Pilots bringing it up. And number 10, Davis, goes strong, and he's fouled. He went up hard with his left hand, and there's a lot of contact on that play. A lot of activity. Guys are very active. A lot of physicality. Here you can see him going up with his left there. Davis, that is, number 10 for the Pilots, getting fouled. And as I said, Davis, he's a guy that you want to keep an eye on tonight. I see he's breaking in his sneakers. He's got the new Kevin Durant's on. And he makes his first free throw. That makes it 8-4. Looking to make his second. And he does. Davis hits both. 8-5. Pilots trailing. Cavaliers with the ball. A lot of movement by the Cavaliers. If you look, a lot of off-ball screens. And a wide open three-point look for number 11, Dylan Limley from Sulphur, Oklahoma, and he drains it. And the Pilots keep it going here, coming fast. And number 13 for the Pilots, William Nelson out of Port Allen, Louisiana, with a good look there right in front of the basket. Wilkerson, Vieira. Rebound by number 13, William Nelson. They bring it down fast, and the Pilots are moving at a very frantic pace when they're bringing the ball up, trying to get the run going. Number 23 for the Cavs, Tilford Thornton, with a beautiful elevation there to put it up. And the Pilots are going at a blistering rate here. I mean, as soon as they're getting the ball, they're just rushing towards the rim. Very aggressive. And the Pilots are going to take a timeout. 16-7. Cavaliers up. And let's look at a replay of this last three-pointer. Turnover there. There's number 23, Tilford Thornton. I'm sorry, that was the nice elevation there by Thornton, actually. Not much contact there in the lane. Let him go in wide open. Very physical first part of the first half. And here's the three-pointer we were telling you about. This is number 10, Marty Wilkerson out of Memphis, Tennessee, passing off to number 11, Dylan Limley, Sulphur, Oklahoma. And the Cavs are looking good from three-point line tonight. A little bit surprising at how fast, to me, the pace has gone for first preseason action of the season here for these two teams, and doesn't look like there's any rust here. Everyone's very active and moving at a fast pace. So let's see if the Pilots try to slow it down or continue to run and attack the basket, as we've seen so far up to this point. Davis again down low, tries to back his man down, a little bit of contact. Misses a short shot. And the Cavaliers miss. Two back-to-back misses for each team. A little bit of contact there, but no call as the Pilots go up and miss a layup.
Good. You got it, coach.
We see Marty Wilkerson, number 10 here, handle the ball quite a bit for the Cavs. Seems like Vieira and Wilkerson are the main two ball handlers so far, getting the offense going. And here the Pilots star, Brandon Davis, with the layup. Brandon Davis out of Pomona, California. Pretty much the whole offense here so far tonight for the Pilots. That was number 11, Dylan Limley, with a layup. It puts the Cavs up 18-9. Nice shot. The Pilots, number 5, Dundrekus Nelson, drains a three. It gives them 12 points, 18-12 here. Cavaliers up by 6. A lot of ball movement here from the Cavs. A lot of passing, a lot of ball movement. And number 21 for the Cavaliers, Richard Shields out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Fouled on the play.
Who, 13? Hey, weak.
And Shields looking to make his free throws here.
We gotta make it hard for them to get back in the game.
And he makes his first one. Here comes some subs. Number 44 for the Pilots, CJ Hislop out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. In for the Pilots. And here's a second free throw shot from number 21 Shields of the Cavs. And he makes both. Good free throw shooting by both teams here tonight. That gives the Cavs 20 points, 20-12 here. And number 1 for the Pilots puts it up. And it's an air ball. Mark Polit. He'd like to have that one back, I'm sure. And another turnover for the Pilots. Number 10, Wilkerson passes it off. 21 now. 24 goes in the lane. That was Paco Jones with the miss. And Davis driving. Looks like he had a man open down in the paint, but he decided not to go down low and elected for the assist to number 5 for the Pilots. Dendrikas Nelson again with the 3. That gives them 15. Cavaliers up 20-15. Number 21 for the Cavs, Richard Shields, drives in the lane hard, takes it to the basket and gives the Cavs 21 points here. 21-15 is the score here with about 11 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the first half. Looking for a pick, didn't get one. Polit, Nelson, no whistle. And the Pilots keep the ball, get the rebound, offensive rebound by number 44, CJ Hislop. Didn't give up on the play there. Let's take a look at that last 3 that we got from Nelson. And he's rocking the suburbs. He's way out there. Definitely got that one. Downtown, no rim, all net. Here he goes for his free throws. And Nelson's good on the free throw. Gives the Pilots 16 points. (22-16) here is our score. Coming live from the gym in Humble, Texas. And Nelson is 100% from the free throw line tonight, I believe. Haven't seen him miss one yet. And the Pilots pressing. And Davis with the steal. Great defense. And they drive. And he's fouled. Looks like number 35, Corey Luco, for the Cavs. Looked like he had his left hand in there with some contact, pushing the ball handler away as he went up for the layup. And Nelson's really given a spark here to the Pilots. And he misses his first free throw of the game. Looking to make his second. And his second free throw is good. That brings the score a bit closer, 18-22. Suffocating press defense here by the Pilots. Not letting the ball advance. Barely gets it to half court. Still not to half court. Barely get across the line. Samaha passes it off. Number 23, Thornton. Back to 35, Luco. And that was number 23, Tilford Thornton out of Oklahoma City with a nice three-pointer. Pilots here, passing around the top of the key, just outside the three-point line. Polit passes off to Davis. He drives hard in the lane. Layup with the right, and it's good. That puts it 20-25 here. Cavs up by 5. Still playing this press here from the Pilots. Pressing the Cavs. Here's Lulko. They're looking for him. Nice pass in there, and it's off the backboard. Davis with the rebound and the foul. Lulko with the foul. And here's a foul on that play. Yeah. It's a little bit chippy. It's a little bit chippy tonight, but that's good. That's what we like to see. Everybody's here playing hard. Got a nice sweat going. Davis with the pick for the ball handler, number 5, Dundrikas Nelson. Davis with the fadeaway 3 off 1 foot. He misses and it's out of bounds. Let's see who's it. Looks to be out on the Cavs. Going to remain Pilots ball here. Nelson, number 5, out of Jackson, Mississippi, to inbound the ball. Looking for number 1, Polite. Takes it hard. Middle of the lane, goes up with his left hand, and he misses. And it looks like it went out on his foot, so it's going to be Cavaliers ball.
That's me. Somebody got to get fouled. Hey, what do I got to get fouled?
And we're going to see a substitution here, I believe. And by the looks of it, I think someone may have gotten a scratch or a cut, a little bit of blood on the floor. And we're going to just pause. Take a pause here from the gameplay for a second, and we'll take this opportunity to thank the following sponsors: Allen Boone Humphreys and Robinson Law Firm, Bigfoot Hoops, Chick-fil-A, Drums of the Pacific Luau Entertainment, Everything Sparkles, Franklin's Tax and Notary Services, Harco Insurance, Legacy Christian School, Kiwi Properties, PerfectRecruits.com, Texas Sparkle, and Thunder Volleyball. Also thanks to the Humble ISD for their support. Coming from you here live at the gym in Humble, Texas, presenting Houston's first ever small college tip-off. We've got St. Gregory's University ahead by 5. It's 25-20, about 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first half. Cavs ready to inbound the ball here. It goes to number 21, Richard Shields. And the Pilots still playing a press here, trying to keep them from advancing, but the Cavs go, and they tried to oop it there to Vieira, but it was off. A little bit too soon there for the oop. Pass it out to number 1, he misses. That was Mark Polite, missed a 3. And I believe Samara there, Samara wasn't aware of his position on the court and had his foot on the baseline, so it's out of bounds on the Cavaliers, a turnover. Ball back to the Pilots. Number 5, Nelson, inbounding the ball. Looks for number 4, Joseph James. He passes it back out to Davis at the top. He drives down the middle of the lane, and it's swiped. Vieira with the steal, and they're driving. Cavaliers go. Vieira with the putback. And it looks like it was a foul on Vieira's putback. Let's look at a replay here on the putback. Vieira is very athletic and quick. Moves good for his size. He trails the play. Number 21, Richard Shields, goes up with the miss, and there's Vieira. And number 44, C.J. Hislop for the Pilots with the foul. Some very physical play here tonight. Referee explaining here to St. Gregory's head coach John Martin on the foul. And the Cavaliers run a nice set play on the inbounds. Number 5, Josiah Campbell, with an easy layup. Gives the Cavs 27, and from way downtown, number 5, Nelson, tries for another 3, but it's off. Cavs pushing it hard here, back to Samara, and he makes it 3. I tell you, I like this kid's shot, number 20. Looks real good from the three-point line. Some more physical play here on the other end with the Pilots driving to the rim. That was number 13, William Nelson. And here's a replay on this beautiful three-pointer. He's wide open. And it barely hits the back of the rim. Nelson misses his first. Score here at the gym in Humble, Texas. St. Gregory's University out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. Cavaliers, 30 points, leading LSU-Shreveport Pilots. They've got 20. Cavs up by 10. And unfortunately, Nelson misses both of his free throws, and some double dribble called by the referee. Number 23, Thornton inbounds the ball to the Cavs Shields, number 21. Back to Thornton. Samara, Thornton, jacks a three, and that's good. Davis for the Pilots, taking a baseline. He turns around, he spins, he puts it up, and that's off. Rebound by number 5 for the Cavs, Campbell, and it's out of bounds. Some sloppy play there from Shields, trying to pass it down low. Baseline to Limley, but it goes out of bounds. Here's Hislop, 33, inbounding the ball. Tevin Hall, advancing past half court. A pick by Hislop. And that looked like a carry. So now I think the rust is starting to show a little bit here for the Pilots, that is. A couple of regrettable mistakes, turnovers. They did pull within 6 points at one point, but haven't been able to score since. Down by 13. Pilots with the ball. Tevin Hall out of Bossier City, Louisiana, just outside of Shreveport. Passes it to Davis. Davis to number 13, Nelson. He puts it in with the easy layup off the glass. St. Gregory's slowing it down, setting up the offense. And it was out of bounds on the Pilots, I believe. Cavs trying to inbound the ball. Some suffocating defense by the Pilots, and they go down low. Cavaliers do. And number 21, Shields with the missed layup. Pilots setting up their offense. Looking for a pick, but he drives right away from the pick. Puts it up. A little bit of contact after the ball is put up. And some more contact here. Number 13, William Nelson. Let's look at a replay here. Some very chippy physical play here in front of the basket. And you're not going to get away with that much contact on the defensive end at any level. Nelson hits his first free throw. Gives the Pilots 23 points.
One more.
Cavs with 33. And Nelson with his second free throw. Trying to pull within 9, and he does. Pilots pressing again with a full court press. Turnover. Oh, what a block by number 23, Thornton. He skied for that block. And he goes up hard. Thornton does, but misses. Cavaliers can't get the rebound. And some good defense there by the Cavaliers. That was great D. Stripping it and then saving it from going out of bounds. Oh, and another block. And here's a nice block. Thornton skies for that block. His head almost hit the rim there. A couple of feet below it. Here the Cavaliers are setting up. Wilkerson looking for a pick here. Gets a pick. Some nice ball handling by Thornton. He passes it off to, passes it to Thornton, and Thornton misses. And an easy layup for number 4, Joseph James. On the other end for the Pilots, that makes it 26-33. Cavs up by 7. And Thornton passes it to number 5, Campbell, and a foul. As Shields, it looked like, went up. Blocking foul called against the Pilots, and that was Josiah Campbell, fouled on the play. Out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, playing for his hometown squad. Shawnee just outside of Oklahoma City, where St. Gregory's is located. And Campbell misses his first free throw attempt. 5 minutes, 57 seconds left here in the first half. And Campbell makes his second, giving his team, the Cavs, 34 points, 34-26. Davis, top of the key. Some fancy dribbling, crosses a few times, goes up, and he makes it. That was a lot of contact on that play. Good poise there with the contact around him for Davis, and he makes the 2-point layup, 28-34. And there's Davis on the steal. And number 1 for the Pilots, Palit, takes it strong to the basket, and that brings the Pilots within 4 points. It's 34-30 here, and the Pilots may have. And as the Pilots come within 4, we'll pause for a TV timeout. We'll see you back here in just a second. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the gym here in Humboldt, Texas. We're presenting to you Houston's first ever small college tip-off here. The St. Gregory University Cavaliers up by 4 points, 34-30, over the LSU-Shreveport Pilots. And some good defense here over the last 5 minutes by the Pilots have allowed them to get back into the game. Cavaliers advancing the ball. Pilots still playing that full court press, trying to keep the Cavs from advancing. And number 5 for the Cavs, Josiah Campbell with a missed layup. And a turnover will give it back to the Pilots. Looking to come within 2 here if they can score in this possession. And here's Dundrekus Nelson. Nice crossover. And he puts up the 3, but it's a little bit short. May have been a little bit of contact on that, but no foul called. And the ball out of bounds off the Pilots player's foot. We'll give a turnover back, possession back to the Cavaliers. Inbounding the ball here, number 21, Shields. Number 10, Wilkerson, back to Shields, back to Wilkerson. Pilots still with the full court press. And number 4, Vieira for the Cavs with a missed layup right in front of the rim. Davis with a good ball movement, and he gets an assist on that one. Gives it to number 4, James, out of Bossier City, Louisiana, with a 3-point. And the Pirates have brought it within 1 point. It's 34-33, 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. And it looks like we'll have a nice competition to see who can pull away before halftime here. 4 minutes to go. Wilkerson to number 21, Shields. Shields passes it off to number 23, Thornton, and he hits the 3-point shot. 37 points for the Cavaliers here. Up 4 points to the Pilots, 37-33. And Davis brings it down and goes with his left hand strong. No foul on the play. He misses the layup. And Thornton hands it off to Paco Jones, who goes up. Let's take another look at the three-pointer here by the Cavs. And that's been their game so far tonight. Trying to get open looks in from the three-point line, and they've had some success. Oh, costly turnover there by number 21, Shields. And number 4 with back-to-back points here for the Pilots, Joseph James out of Bossier City. Hits a 3, and then a wide-open layup on a fast break for the Pilots. They're within 2, and it looks like Hall, number 12, is in a little bit of pain. May have strained his back. He's wincing. And the Cavaliers take advantage, move the ball around, and get another 3-point shot. And the Pilots might want to call a timeout and take Hall out the game, but they're not. Visibly in pain, Davis with a pump fake. He drives it, and a blocking foul. That's becoming a trend here tonight on both sides of the ball. And I think here's where we might see a bit of fatigue setting in for both the teams, actually. They've been playing very hard at a pretty frantic pace so far. Definitely not a boring game up to this point. A lot of activity, a lot of ball movement, a lot of chippy defense, a lot of contact. Pretty physical game. Davis, the miss on his free throw. That's something we're not really used to seeing out of him. He leads his team. He was all-tournament player last year in the semifinals. Got knocked out by the eventual champions, Georgetown. Here's the Cavs with the ball. Number 10, Wilkerson passes it off to Shields. Back to Wilkerson. And he drains a 3. Wilkerson out of Memphis, Tennessee. Really looking like the quarterback of the offense here. Making sure everything goes right. Taking the lead, and he goes up. Nice with the right hand in the layup. Some good elevation on that one. Wilkerson makes it 2. And that pulls the Cavs away. They're up by 10 points now, 45-35. And a deflection there for the Pilots. Puts it in Nelson's hand. Dundrekus Nelson off to Davis. And Davis with a nice spin move, but he lost the ball. Gets his handle back and goes up with the right hand off the glass. Great effort there on the offensive end by Davis. Gives the Pilots 37. Nelson attempts to steal. Thornton back out to Wilkerson, and he jacks another 3, and that's going to be off. He wanted a foul on that one, but nothing from the referee. Davis goes from right to left. Nice hop step into the lane, but looks like he may have taken an extra step on that one without dribbling, so turnover there for the Pilots. Cavaliers inbounding the ball. Campbell gives it to Wilkerson. Wilkerson advancing the ball. Gets a pick from number 24, Paco Jones. And he was looking for Samara there, but Samara wasn't aware. Double team here down by the baseline. Cavs kick it back out under the basket. Number 24, Paco Jones out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, with a nice layup right in front of the rim. And the Pilots come right back down. James with the 3 and the miss. Wilkerson, we got 50 seconds and ticking, 47-37. Cavaliers up by 10. And Wilkerson again. He's shown his ability to score here in the first half, giving his team a lift. Here's Davis with another spin move. Goes into the lane. Right-handed layup off the glass. It's good. And this guy is just an athlete. I mean, he's dribbling, he's moving, he's jumping, and he's solid. He's a solid kid. You know, I shook his hand before the game, and you can tell he definitely takes care of his body, works out. Looks like he's in pretty good shape, and he's trying to take over for his team here as he makes his and one. And the lead here, 49-40, with 28 seconds and counting in the first half. Wilkerson going down the left side, gets a pick, passes it off. Thornton goes up, misses. Campbell with the rebound and the putback. It's good, 5 seconds left. Pilots are going to go down, try to get a last second shot. No foul. He puts up the 3. Oh, and it's no good. So, the score here at the end of the first half, St. Gregory's University 51 points, LSU-Shreveport 40. So we've seen a pretty high activity here for a preseason game, and going into halftime here for the break, 51-40, Cavaliers leading the Pilots, and we're here at the gym. We're here at the gym in Humble, Texas, and we will be right back in just a few minutes. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the gym here in Humble, Texas for the Houston first ever small college tip-off. Let's take a look at the highlights here from the first half. Cavaliers shooting it good from the three-point line. That was number 20, Zach Samaha. And another three-pointer coming there. That one was from Thornton. And here's a turnover we're going to see by the Pilots, lead to a Cavaliers layup. And for the Pilots, there's Brandon Davis with the layup. He's leading his team in scoring. And a three-pointer here by Dundrikas Nelson. And here comes another three by the Cavs, shooting it well from the three-point line. And a lot of physical play here at the rim all game. Again, Brandon Davis out of Pomona, California, leading the LSU-Shreveport Pilots. And while we've got a second, let's talk about some stats here. Pretty much every stat line that you look at for both teams is basically identical except for the three-point percentage. We've got 62, almost 63% three-point field goal percentage for the Cavs. They're 10 of 16 from three. However, the Pilots only 3 of 14 from the three-point line, shooting about 21% from threes, and only 5 players have actually registered a score for LSU Shreveport, while the Cavaliers actually have 8 players score 2 in double figures. That would be Marty Wilkerson, number 10, with 13 points, and leading the Cavaliers in scoring is Tilford Thornton, number 23. And again, for the Pilots, leading in scoring for his team is Brandon Davis, number 10. Then we've got William Nelson, number 13, with 9. And Dundrikas Nelson with a couple of three-pointers there with 9 points for the Pilots. So we're seeing some good shooting from the three-pointer, as I said, from St. Gregory's. And where LSU Shreveport, I believe, is probably looking to up their three-point percentage. And let's go ahead and take a break before we come back here. 3 minutes left at the half time, and we'll be coming back shortly for the second half. Hello, everybody. We're back here at the gym in Ungbel, Texas. About to begin the second half in about 10 seconds here. Scores 51-40. St. Gregory's University leads LSU-Shreveport Pilots. And a special thanks to Digital Networks, Bounce Multimedia for helping us and sponsoring this event. And we appreciate all of our sponsors. And we're ready to get it started here for the second half. Been a very up-tempo, physical game up to this point in the first half. Looking for the same out of the second half. I'm sure LSU Shreveport Pilots looking to up their shooting percentage. And the Cavaliers will start with possession. Number 10, Marty Wilkerson out of Memphis, Tennessee. Down to number 4, Jaron Vieira with the missed layup. And Josiah Campbell with the rebound and the putback. 53-40. And the Pilots here going fast, pushing it hard. Turnover by Tevin Hall. And Wilkerson with a nice dime. And it looks like he may have turned his ankle. He's in a little bit of pain, actually. Looks like he's in more than a little bit of pain. Hopefully it's just a sprain here. And his teammate Vieira, who just made a layup, courtesy of Wilkerson with the assist, who's on the ground. Vieira helping his teammate out, trying to loosen up his shoe. See if we can see anything here on the replay. May have come down on that ankle sideways, actually. Looks like he may have landed on another opposing player's foot. And that might be that may take a toll for the Cavaliers because Wilkerson is leading, second for his team with points, 13. So we resume play here. Pilots with the ball, Brandon Davis.
Get in there, Richard.
Oh,
Get involved.
no foul called on the block. Blocked out of bounds by the Cavaliers. Pilots maintain possession. Number 12, Hall, inbounds it. Gives it to Polite. He takes it in strong, but misses the layup. And he's trailing here, trying to play some D, get the ball back. And shot up, missed by the Cavaliers. Davis takes it down. Polite dishes off to number 13, William Nelson. He goes up strong and he's fouled on the play. Check that. No call. No foul called. Ball rolls out of bounds. Pilots lose possession. Samara. Thornton with the ball. Passes off to Vieira. He drives. Goes up for the layup with his right hand, and he's fouled on the play. And it looks like the foul was on 33, Kenny Stewart, out of Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And Vieira with his first free throw attempt, a miss. Scores 55-40. Cavs leading. 18 minutes, 35 seconds to go here. And he makes his second. 56-40. Pilots. Davis with the ball, passes to Polite. With the screen, Polite drives right. Goes up with his left hand. pretty layup there at the front of the rim. And the Pilots continue the full court press defense. And as long as they can advance the ball past half court, they've got it wide open under the rim. Pilots with possession. Davis drives down the lane, tries to go up for the layup. Number 20, Zach Samaha out of Fort Towson, Oklahoma, with the foul. And Brandon Davis out of Pomona, California, looks to make both of these, and he misses his first. 58-42 is the score here. Cavaliers leading. 18 minutes to go. Once again with the full court press by the Pilots. 23 Thornton advances the ball all the way, passes it off to Campbell, and he makes the layup. 60-43. Cavs pulling away here. The Pilots have never led in this game. Score was tied at one point for a moment, but Pilots have not been able to catch the lead here. And that was number 13 for the Pilots, William Nelson, out of Port Allen, Louisiana, with the layup. And turnover here by the Cavaliers. Possession back to the Pilots. Tevin Hall inbounding to Dondrikus Nelson, and he drains another three. He's shown his ability and his adeptness at scoring a three-point play throughout the game so far. Here go the Cavs pushing it strong, trying to beat the press. And some offensive rebounding leads to the putback and the make by Vieira. Davis dribbling, tries a spin move, but it's knocked out of his hands by number 5 Campbell, who goes up, but it's blocked. Mark Poley out of Houston, Texas, with a beautiful block. Let's take a look here at the last three-pointer by Nelson. And looks like we've got a Cavs player down. That's number 5, Josiah Campbell out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And while we've got a second, while he's stretching out, let's take a look at this three by number 5, Dondrikus Nelson out of Jackson, Mississippi. And it looks to be a cramp here for the Cavs player, Josiah Campbell. And I'm wondering if Jerron Vieira is not a sports medicine or physical therapy major, because he's provided some assistance here. This is the second time now to his teammates who've been injured. And it looks like to be just a cramp. Campbell's okay. Gonna walk it off, wincing a little bit still. And he's a little bit upset. He wants to stay in, but he's gonna have to go out. Cavaliers with a healthy 62-48 lead here. 16 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Here we go, Cavs inbounding the ball. Number 23 gives it off to that's number 11. Dylan Limley out of Sulphur, Oklahoma. Going up with getting the foul. That was number 12, Devin Hall, for the Pilots with the foul. Dylan Limley making his first attempt, giving the Cavs 63 points to the Pilots 48. And Lindley misses his second. Pilots pushing the ball up to Polite. Back to Dundrigus Nelson. Back to Polite. Polite looking for his teammate Davis down in the paint. He goes up strong. May have been looking for a foul there. No call. Blocked out of bounds. Pilots maintain possession. Nelson inbounding the ball. Gives it to William Nelson, who goes up. And he's a tall guy. Made that one look easy off the fingertips with the roll. Cavs advancing the ball. Number 23, Tilford Thornton, passes it down low to Vieira. He goes up with a left hand, and that was a nice layup. Left-handed layup off the glass by Vieira, and that was pretty. Contact here on the Cavs. Richard Shields with the foul.
Hey, 10, and 21, 23, 10. He wasn't in the play.
And the foul's actually called on 23. Thornton. Pilots going down low again. And there he is. 13, William Nelson, back-to-back layups. Gives his team 52 points at 65-52 Cavs. Richard Shields with a little bit of shake and bake. Gives it to Vieira. Vieira with the hesitation and the drive. And he goes up again with a layup just under the rim. Showing his ability to score at the rim here a couple times in the second half. Brandon Davis, number 10 for the Pilots, with the ball, passes it off to Tevin Hall, number 12, to Polite out of Houston. He pump fakes and lost the handle. Davis tries to get the rebound. He's going to trail the play and try to steal it back, but he doesn't. Foul on the play by number 10, Brandon Davis out of Pomona, California. Looking for a little bit of help here from his team. He's done most of the heavy lifting for the Pilots so far tonight. It looks like Marty Wilkerson here out of Memphis, Tennessee is back on the court after injuring his ankle. And number 11, Dylan Limley, goes up for the layup. See a replay of the foul here on Limley. Yeah. Tough call there for the referee. And Limley misses his first. 67-52, Cavaliers leading. Dylan Limley with his second attempt, and it's good. Brandon Davis for the Pilots, bringing it up, advancing the ball. Looks down low to Polite. Nice dime. Wide open layup. Wilkerson advances, passes it off. 23, Thornton. Oh, tough call. Brandon Davis tried to go in for the steal there. Very active on defense for both of the teams here. Limley will inbound the ball. Vieira looking down low, looks for his man who's open on the top, right side wing. Goes up for the layup and he misses. And it looks like a foul here on number 4, Vieira.
Hold up, subject.
And Vieira's going to take a breather here.
This way. Get it back.
Pilots with the ball, number 4, Joseph James out of Bossier City, Louisiana, which is just right outside of Shreveport. 4 players actually on the LSU-Shreveport Pilots hail from Bossier City. Mark Polite out of Houston passes it off to number 13. And William Nelson, number 13 out of Port Allen, Louisiana, with a nice layup. Cavaliers pushing. Up and under for Dylan Limley with the easy layup. Gives the Cavaliers 70 points. They're ahead 70-56. Brandon Davis with the hop step to pass out. Joseph James missed a three there. William Nelson goes for the rebound and he gets fouled. Going to be shooting 2. And he's a little bit gassed. He's been working hard here the last 5 minutes trying to work his team back. He makes his first attempt. Second attempt is good for William Nelson. Makes it 58 points for the Pilots, 70 for the Cavaliers. Pilots trying to play some full court press as they have been pretty much the whole game. And here with the half court press, they stay in the press. Having a little bit of success here. 14 seconds, 13 left on the shot clock, coming down to 10. 9 seconds left. And Thornton with some moves. And the Cavaliers turn the ball over. Pilots need to take advantage of this possession if they want to stay in this game. Look for a three-pointer here. Let's look for Brandon Davis to get open and hit a three or try for an and one. And number 5, Dundrekus Nelson, tries a three and he hits it. He's shown a great ability to hit the three so far. That one with a guy right in his face gives the Pilots 61. 70-61 here. Cavaliers lead. Nice ball movement by the Cavaliers. And with the miss, tries to go off for the rebound, and it looks like one of the Cavs may have pushed off there, going for the rebound. Last three by Nelson here, with a hand right in his face. Didn't even touch the rim, nothing but net. And Nelson here hops, he steps, he passes to Hall. Hall looking down low for Polite, gets a pick from Davis. Tevin Hall passes it to Davis. Brandon Davis with a spin move out to Tevin Hall, looking for the three, wide open, and it's off the rim and it's going to be out of bounds. Turnover, Shreveport Pilots. Cavaliers get the ball back, looking to maintain their 9-point lead. 21 with the ball, Richard Shields. Back to number 10, Wilkerson. Shields passes it down. Toford Thornton goes up for the layup, and it's good. Oh. Tevin Hall, sloppy play, turns the ball over out of bounds. And if you're an LSU Shreveport fan, you don't like to see turnovers like that. And here's the last layup by the Cavaliers. Thornton. Davis, coast to coast, goes up, tries to get his own rebound, falls down. No foul on the play, some contact though. There's Wilkerson to Thornton. Shields, I'm sorry. Shields with the hockey assist. Brandon Davis crosses, passes. Three-pointer by Joseph James is missed. Cavs with the ball. Wilkerson Joseph Jones playing some tight D. Pass down to number 24, Paco Jones. And he gets the easy layup. And the Pilots call a timeout. Look to be a bit frustrated, which is understandable. Down by 15. A couple of costly turnovers here in the last few minutes of possession for the Pilots. Take a 1-minute timeout here. Once again, we'd like to give a special thanks to the following sponsors: Allen Boone Humphreys and Robinson Law Firm, Bigfoot Hoops, Chick-fil-A, Drums of the Pacific Luau Entertainment, Everything Sparkles Cheer Team, Franklin's Tax and Notary Services, Harco Insurance, Legacy Christian School, Kiwi Properties, PerfectRecruits.com, Texas Sparkle, Thunder Volleyball, Digital Networks, and a big shout out to Bounce Multimedia. We also appreciate Humble ISD for their support in the production of this event. 10 seconds left here for the timeout. St. Gregory's University Cavaliers up by 15, 76-61 over the LSU-Shreveport Pilots. Shreveport Pilots getting a run for their money tonight. They finished the season last year with a record of 27-7. Almost made it to the national championship. Lost one game shy with a last-second three-pointer. And number 5, Dundrikus Nelson out of Jackson, Mississippi, drives in the lane and he's fouled on the layup attempt. And here's a replay of that foul. It may have been a clean block, looking at the replay. But referee calls a whistle, and Nelson will shoot 2, missing his first. And here's William Nelson, of no relation to Dundrikus, out of Port Allen, Louisiana, number 13, checking in for the Pilots. And Nelson's second free throw is good. 62 points for the Pilots. Down by 14. St. Gregory's University Cavaliers. Pilots still with a full court press. Wilkerson gives it up to Thornton. Thornton back to Wilkerson. Back to Thornton. Thornton to number 21, Shields. Shields back to Thornton. He jacks up the 3 and misses. Off the back of the rim. Nelson advances the ball. Passes off to Polite. Polite drives. Passes it back to Nelson. I'm sorry. That's Brandon Davis, number 10. Driving in the lane. And a blocking call fouled. Here's Polite kicking it out to Davis. And the block. A little bit of hip checking going on there. Brandon Davis out of Pomona, California. Standout for the Pilots with his first make. Attempting his second coming up here. Cavaliers are leading the Pilots 76-63. 10 minutes left to play in the game. Brandon Davis makes his second. 76-64. Cavaliers leading. Pilots pressing hard, trying to make a turnover, trying to force a mistake. They almost do. Shields gets it back to Wilkerson, however. Wilkerson back to Thornton. Thornton with the ball, back to Wilkerson, number 10. Marty Wilkerson leading the way here for his team. Very much in control. Passes out to number 24, Paco Jones. He goes up and he misses, and a scrum ensues. Pilots come out with the ball. That was Dundrekus Nelson. He went up. A little bit of pushing under the rim there. He forces him to miss. Richard Shields out of Oklahoma City with the easy layup. Davis crosses over, drives, goes up off the glass, good. And we're going to see a timeout here from St. Gregory's University. Coach John Martin wants to give his team a breather. And we'll take a break here. Stay with us as we're coming to you live here from the gym in Humble, Texas. And welcome back to the gym here in Humble, Texas. 9 minutes left to play in the second half. St. Gregory's University leading LSU-Shreveport 78-66. And the referees talking over Shreveport head coach Kyle Blankenship. Trying to make sure the substitutions are all in accord with the rules of the game. And the Cavaliers with possession, advancing it. Ball not touching the ground, trying to beat the full court press of the Pilots. Number 11, Dylan Limley, misses the free throw. They maintain possession though. And it looks like Wilkerson lost the handle. It may have been tipped out of his hand. Davis goes up, no foul. And number 13 for the Pilots, William Nelson out of Port Allen, Louisiana, with the offensive rebound and the putback. Good effort there. Let's see the replay. Nice effort on the glass there by Nelson. And here he is with his first free throw attempt. And it's good. Pilots looking to make this free throw, get back within 10, and they do. William Nelson out of Port Allen makes both. And the Pilots still pressing. Leave a man open. Dylan Limley passes it back out. 23, Topher Thornton. Thornton drives it with his left, goes up with his left hand, and one. Strong, strong take to the hole. Tilford Thornton out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Shooting one here. And he makes it, giving the Cavaliers 81 points. Cavaliers lead at 81-68. Brandon Davis out to Joseph James. Into William Nelson. He puts it up and he misses. Baseline jumper. Wilkerson with the rebound. advancing the ball. Joseph James guarding him hard. Wilkerson going to his left. Switches back to his right. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes out to Samaha. Back to Wilkerson. Wilkerson drives, elevates, shoots, misses. May have been a bit of a contact from number 4, Joseph James on the Pilots. But the Pilots get possession. Davis takes it to the hole, tries to do a reverse layup. Misses the rim entirely. And Davis knows he's got to produce for his team to get back in this game. 7 minutes, 33 seconds left. St. Gregory's University leading LSU-Shreveport 81-68. Cavaliers, Samaha inbounds the ball to Wilkerson. Wilkerson looking for help. Out of the double team. Gets it back. Wilkerson goes strong with his right, tries to go left, and it's poked out. Tevin Hall, Dundrekus Nelson goes up hard, and he's fouled. That's one thing you can say about each and every one of the players on both squads here tonight. Everybody's giving it their all. Everybody's showing the best effort that they can, and that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see in any game, preseason, regular season, postseason. All the guys are going hard. It's physical out there, but no hard feelings. Nelson with his first attempt. It's good. 81-69, 7 minutes, 17 seconds left. And the second attempt is off for Dundrekus Nelson out of Jackson, Mississippi. Number 23, Topher Thornton, advancing the ball, goes left to Vieira, back to Thornton. Thornton looking. Dribbles to his right, now to his left, back to Vieira. Vieira with the crossover, back down, and he passes it in. Dylan Limley. Nice post move there for Limley, and he makes a free throw layup. And Nelson with the three-point attempt misses. But Davis stays with the play, gets the rebound, and puts it back up for an easy 2. And blocking foul. Looks like Davis's knee may have hit just above the knee area in the thigh. A little bruise there on number 23, Topher Thornton. Hops right back up to take his free throw. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Here's Thornton with his attempt, and it's good. And he misses his second free throw attempt. Davis with the rebound, gives it off to Nelson. Nelson takes it in with the right hand, and it's good. Layup off the glass. Pilots still pressing. Officials are taking a timeout. Looks like be a little bit of moisture on the ball. They're going to wipe it down and dry it off for him. Shreveport still pressing with the full court press. We've seen this all game from them. Tevin Hall with defense on the ball handler. Thornton drops back, fades away, shoots, misses. Davis with the rebound, pushing, looking for his man, Polite. Polite with the shake and bake crossover, goes into the lane, lays up with his left, but he misses. And he got a little bit of an elbow to the face, but no call from the officials. May have got a little laceration to his lip there. Number 10, Wilkerson elevates. He misses the free throw in the lane. Davis with the ball for the Pilots, gives it to Hall, and Davis will take that, but he misses. Rebound by the Cavaliers. Thornton with the rebound. Wilkerson advancing the ball. Right side of the wing. Crosses to his left. And he goes up for the alley-oop. Layup, but just a little bit too soon and a little bit off the mark for that one. Cavaliers are turning the ball over. Pilots with the ball. Just under 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 57 seconds left to go. And the Pilots will take a timeout. And as I said earlier, LSU-Shreveport finished the season last year with a 27-7 record, 27 wins, 7 losses. They're out of the Red River Conference and lost to the eventual champions, Georgetown, in the semifinals of the NAIA National Tournament. They actually lost with 0.4 seconds left on the clock. Georgetown hit a three-pointer to make it to the national championship and ended up winning that one, which was actually another last-second shot that they won on. So Shreveport's looking for another big season this year. And they've got a little bit of rust, but they're working it off. Preseason tournament here, coming from the gym in Humble, Texas. St. Gregory's University to inbound the ball. Hall gives it to Nelson. Nelson looking for a pick, but it goes away from the pick. Drives left, goes up, gets the foul. Foul on Richard Shields for the Cavs. St. Gregory's University out of Shawnee, Oklahoma, one of the oldest schools out of Oklahoma. They're out of the Sooner Athletic Conference. A lot of freshmen and sophomores on the team this year. So they've got to be pleased with the result so far. Up by 10, 4 minutes, 49 seconds left to go. And Nelson hits his second, 75-84, within 9 points. And a good effort on D there by Joseph James for the Pilots.
Now you got a spot. Now it's a spot.
And he tips it out of bounds. Can't get possession back, so the Cavs maintain possession. Marty Wilkerson advancing. And looks to be a foul on number 5. Dundrekus Nelson out of Jackson, Mississippi. He's tried to take over here in the last couple minutes. Try to get his team back in the game. And Wilkerson will shoot 2. And Wilkerson makes both his free throw attempts. It's 86-75. Pilots driving into the paint. Davis puts it up, and he misses the layup. Offensive rebound by Polite. He kicks it out to Dundrekus Nelson, who tries to put up another 3. And it looks as if he's drawn a foul, and he's going to shoot 3. Blocking foul called on number 21 of the Cavaliers, Richard Shields. Nelson makes his first attempt, misses his second. Third attempt here. And final attempt's good. That'll give the Pilots 77 points. It's 86 to 77. St. Gregory's University up. Pilots with the full court press, as we've seen all game. Thornton tries to pass it up, but he's fouled. Fouled by number 4, Joseph James. And Thornton, first attempt. And the guys are giving it their all here tonight. Sweating so much they got the wet spots on the floor. Guys slipped a couple of times. We've had to pause a few times to dry off the basketball, dry off the floor. Definitely an intense preseason matchup we've seen so far. A lot of activity, a lot of physicality. And the lefty, Tilford Thornton, makes both his free throws. 88 to 77. Davis drives with the right hand, goes up with the right, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled.
That's a free ball.
And looks like it may have been Jaron Vieira out of Georgetown, Texas, 5th foul. So and John Martin, head coach of St. Gregory's University, advocating for his players there, talking to the officials right here in front of the scorer's table. And Brandon Davis misses his free throw attempt. And misses his second too, tries to get his own rebound. He misses it, and Dylan Limley came down hard on top of a Pilots player, and it looks like he may have hit his head, his shoulder, his back, but he looks to be all right. Tough kid out of Sulphur, Oklahoma, shaking it off. Yeah, that'll sting a little bit. Dylan Limley displaying his toughness. He's going to stay in the game. Not going to come out. I think Coach John Martin's going to ask him here if he wants to take a breather. And I think he's going to try to make an injury substitution here. He looks like maybe having a little bit of difficulty shaking the cobwebs out. So coming up here after this game concludes in 4 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock, we'll have Evangel versus Our Lady of the Lake University out of San Antonio, Texas. And Evangel out of Springfield, Missouri, coming up next year, live at the gym in Humble, Texas. And Dylan Limley, again, showing his toughness, staying in, taking his free throws. Misses. 89 to 77, St. Gregory's University leading LSU-Shreveport Pilots. And Lindley misses both. Davis with the rebound, up to Hall. Hall to James. James going to his left, back to his right, goes towards the basket. Back out to Davis. Davis drives with his left, kicks it out to Polite. Polite with the three. Short, off the iron. Cavaliers rebound. Shields. Shields to Campbell, and Campbell out of Oklahoma City puts it up and in. Dundrikas goes up for the three after a crossover. Gets it poked away by 21 Shields. And James with a long three with a hand in his face. And this is an amazing three. The hand right in his face. I don't even know how he saw the basket. We'll take a short timeout here. 30-second timeout. 91-80. St. Gregory's University leading LSU-Shreveport Pilots. I want to give a shout out again to Bounce Multimedia and Digital Networks for broadcasting and producing the show today. We're live here at the gym in Humble, Texas for Houston's very first small college tip-off. Some good NAIA preseason action. And again, up next, Our Lady of the Lake University out of San Antonio. Going to play Evangel University out of Springfield, Missouri. And play resumes here. Number 21, Richard Shields. He's going to advance it. Give it off to number 23, Thornton. He goes up with a layup and makes it right at the rim. Dundrikas Nelson for the Pilots with a fast, furious pace, driving with his right hand to the rim, makes the layup. And Josiah Campbell goes up, and it looks like he got hit pretty hard by Polite. 93-82, 3 minutes left. We'll expect to see a little bit of hard play here in the final few minutes, trying to stay in the game and get back in it. Oh, Polite with the elbow into the ribs. And the official is going to call that a flagrant. Josiah Campbell taking his free throw attempts. And unsportsmanlike conduct is the call from the officials, but he might do a little bit of football on his time off, because never heard that call in basketball before. And Campbell misses his first attempt. 93-82. Pilots trying to come back, tie it up, and get back in this game, but Cavaliers still leading. They've led the entire game. And now another foul was called on the last play, a technical. So Tilford Thornton will shoot. The lefty makes it. 95-82. Cavaliers leading. Tilford Thornton, another Oklahoma City product. And the lefty makes a second. 96-82. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left. Thornton inbounds. Shields. Wilkerson. Drives right. Baseline. Passes it off. And he gives it to Campbell. Campbell goes up with the right hand. And it's in. And one. The foul's on Mark Polite out of Houston, Texas for the Pilots. And there you see the replay. It knock in off the glass and the iron. Another lefty here for the Cavaliers, and he misses. Davis with his left hand again goes up and puts it up with his right. And the layup attempt is no good. And a turnover. Foul on number 1, Pulley. Full court press here. Hall on the ball carrier. And Wilkerson passes it off. Gets it back. Number 10, Marty Wilkerson. And the Memphis, Tennessee product is fouled on the drive by number 12, Tevin Hall out of Bossier City, Louisiana for the Pilots. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. Score here, St. Gregory University, Cavaliers 98, LSU-Shreveport Pilots 84. And that free throw make will give the St. Gregory's University Cavaliers 1 point shy of 100. And second free throw attempt makes it 100 to 84. Brandon Davis back out to James. Joseph James misses his shot. Everyone fighting for the rebound. James out to Josh Walker out of Grant, Louisiana. He misses a three-pointer. Davis with the fadeaway, air ball. Polite with the rebound, put back. And Josh Walker off the bench comes in, plays tough, gets a rebound. Pilots maintain possession. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left.
Watch middle. There he is, middle.
Inbound to Joseph James. He takes a three, and it's good. 87 to 100.
Get open.
Wilkerson fouled on the play. And we'll probably see a little bit of this for the rest of the game. Try to stop the clock by fouling. Marty Wilkerson hits his first attempt, making it 101. Now 102 after he makes his second. 102 to 87. Pilots with the ball. Tevin Hall passes to Brandon Davis. Brandon Davis goes left, passes out. And Josh Walker out of Grant, Louisiana, coming off the bench. His only time in the game up to this point, and he's given a little bit of a lift, a little bit of energy here. And here's Josh Walker hitting that three. Nice shot, squares up, baseline three, out of the corner. Nice shot. Good form, nice rotation. And it's not over. 102 to 90. Pilots looking for a couple of stops, maybe a few turnovers, a couple of back-to-back points, maybe get on a little run. That's one thing we haven't seen for any team, really, is any big runs here. It's been back and forth. The difference has been missed shots by the Pilots and turnovers. And the first half we saw St. Gregory's University at a blistering 63% from the three-point line. Don't forget, immediately following this game, Our Lady of the Lake University out of San Antonio got matched up against Evangel University out of Springfield, Missouri. Coming up right after this game here at the gym in Humboldt, Texas. 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go. Cavaliers turn the ball over. The Pilots get possession. Josh Walker goes up, and he's going to shoot a three, but it's off. Off the right side of the iron. Here comes Wilkerson. Pilot's trying to foul, but he's too shifty. Wilkerson gets away from the foul, spins away from his man, drives to the hole, goes up and gets the foul. And a lot of contact there by Josh Walker from Grant, Louisiana for the Pilots. Hits Wilkerson on his arm as he goes up, draws the foul. Tevin Hall with a 3, misses. Cavaliers with the rebound, and the Pilots will foul. Stop the clock, 1 minute, 13 seconds left, 104-90. A little bit of chirping here from the St. Gregory's University bench. Between the Pilots and the St. Gregory's bench players here. A little bit of back and forth, a little side action going. And Tilford Thornton makes his final free throw attempt. Give the Cavaliers 106 points. Brandon Davis. Turnover by the Pilots. Cavaliers steal possession. Almost nearly turned it over again. And looks to be a loose ball foul on number 10, Marty Wilkerson. Rakim Jones out of Bossier City, Louisiana, will shoot 2 free throws. Misses his first. And Jones misses both. Cavaliers, double dribble, called on number 11, Dylan Limley. Turnover, 59 seconds left in the game. And LSU-Shreveport will sub in Daniel Temple out of Manny, Louisiana. Sees his first minutes of the game. And the clock runs. James with the 3, misses. Walker tries to put it back, gets the rebound, and he's fouled. 52 seconds left, 106-90. Josh Walker out of Grant, Louisiana, shooting. Free throw for the Pilots, misses his first. And the gym's filling up here as Walker misses his second. Clock running, 50 seconds left. Turns it over. Joseph James shoots a 3, misses. Polite with the rebound and may have drawn a foul. 42 seconds left. Pilots with the ball. Walker with the 3, and he makes it. 93-106, 35 seconds, and ticking. Tick, 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 30 seconds left. May see a foul here. That's one thing we haven't seen in this game is a dunk. It's gone all game without a dunk. A lot of 3-point shots, a lot of action at the rim, but no dunks. Seen a couple alley-oops attempted, but haven't been able to connect. And that's understandable here at the preseason tip-off for the season. All the players trying to get on the same page, trying to learn each other's tendencies, getting ready for the season ahead. Richard Shields misses his second attempt. 107-93, 23 seconds left and counting. Brandon Davis with the three, misses. Rebound. Josiah Campbell with the rebound there. Gives it to Marty Wilkerson, and that'll do it. 107-93 is your final score here. St. Gregory's University coming away with the win here for the first ever small college tip-off here in Humble, Texas at the gym. Don't forget, coming up right away, we've got Our Lady of the Lake University out of San Antonio and Evangel University out of Springfield, Missouri. So stay with us after we go to our break and get ready for another NAIA Small College Tip-Off Classic matchup coming right up.